1490 KVGB, another Tuesday morning and another opportunity to get to know what's going on in USD 428 a little bit better here in Great Bend School District. We have Sergio Ramirez and Brian Hutchinson joining us here on the Tuesday program, a couple of art teachers for Great Bend High School, and they bring it all. They bring it all for the art program for GBHS. Good morning, boys. How we doing?
Good morning. Doing well.
All right.
Doing well.
Well, give me kind of your background before we dive into what's going on with the art program. Brian, we'll start with you. Kind of tell me about your background and how long you've been with USD 428.
Well, this is my third year with USD 428. I was a middle school teacher for 2 years, just transitioned up to the high school. This is my 13th year in education, so I've been around for a while teaching art classes, but 2D, 3D, all that kind of stuff. Went to college at Fort Hays State University. And that's actually where I met Sergio.
What got you into art? I mean, were you always interested in that at a young age or what?
Natural talent, inclination. And I make prints, sculptures, drawings, paintings. So I kind of get into it all. Some craft-oriented things like jewelry, hoping to maybe get some of that going on with my kids here in the future, too.
What brought you to Great Bend?
My wife actually accepted a position here. Before this, I taught at Ellsworth High School. I was the 8 through 12 art instructor there. I did that for about 5 years. Before that, I was in Fort Hays State University as an adjunct and graduate teaching assistant.
All right, Sergio, kind of give us your background on how long you've been here in Great Bend.
This is my third year with USD 428 also, and it's my third year at the high school. So before that, I had no teaching experience. I had little by little worked on trying to finish up my degree, and was really excited when I had finished that I saw a position was open at Great Bend. It's my hometown. It's where I grew up, so it was really nice to come back to this area.
Same question to you. What got you into the art department?
I think similar stuff. I mean, for me, I always had kind of a talent for art, but I think what really has drawn me to be a teacher is more the social aspect of it. I really enjoy interacting with people. So we get to do that with fellow, teachers, but the kids are great. There's a lot of things that you kind of forget as an adult, and the kids kind of remind you of it every day in class.
Well, 2 to 3 months into the school season, I mean, talk about the excitement, for having kids back in the classrooms and getting this program up and rolling.
Well, just for me personally, I can tell you that I'm extremely excited to have Brian Hutchinson with us. I did know him in college a little bit, and it was really kind of a cool story how we got to meet up again. One of my best friends in college was one of his best friends, and so when I heard that he was coming to the USD 428 and working at the middle school, in the back of my mind, I always thought it'd be really great to have him at the high school. And we had a gentleman that had been with us for a while, and he was close to retirement, and it just so happened to work out that he retired last year, and we got Brian to come up to the high school with us.
If you guys had to put, the main purpose, of the art program, what would you say it is for Great Bend High School?
That's a good question. We're working together to really promote the kids' talents and strengths. We want to build a relationship between the school and the community. We want the community to see what these kids are good at. They don't just come to class and earn a grade. They don't sit there and just, kind of work out of a book. These are projects. It's stuff that the kids really put a lot of themselves into. We want to showcase and highlight that. So we're looking at getting as many exhibition opportunities as we can. We're looking at trying to get more advanced students engaged with developing things like portfolios, maybe looking at college visits. We just overall want to increase the level of perhaps exposure and hopefully ultimately more respect for that art department situation where we can create a reputation of excellence.
I know both of you were kind of talking before we started the show that you really want to build this program up at Great Bend High School. I have to ask is, where was it at before? I mean, what kind of level were you guys starting with?
Personally, what I got to see in the last couple of years, coming in not knowing really what to expect, my kids, personally, on my side, on the two-dimensional side, have done fairly well. We've entered a local competition called Vortex at Barton County. It's at their Schaefer Art Gallery. They hold every year, and it's between Ellenwood, Hutchinson, Larned, and us. And we've shown very well there. Last year, we actually swept 2 different categories completely. We had the painting category where we got first, second, and third, and then we had a color media category that we also got first, second, and third, which included things like colored pencil, soft pastel drawings, some mixed media. But it was I don't think it necessarily was very low, but coming in, we want it to be the best that we can make it, especially for the area. And I know Brian has some extremely high expectations. I have some very high expectations as well. But just understanding and, not trying to talk negatively about where we've been or what we haven't done, I think Brian's going to bring a lot of positive things and make the three-dimensional side really competitive.
We're talking with Sergio Ramirez and Brian Hutchinson, a pair of art teachers for Great Bend High School, and about their program. We'll have more about their program, including some of those competitions, after this on 1590 KBGB.
Dr. Kurt Williams is